the opportunity to share our experiences. Actually, here I'm going to talk about our experience in the field and working with the people. And we are being challenged a lot by many people in Indonesia, how the conservation actually benefits the people. And actually I'm here bringing two people from Indonesia, Mr. Basri and Mr. Boparang and Mr. Arwin, and we are implementing projects in these two sites. In these two sites we have different approaches, different way of doing together with the people, because culturally people from Mr. Arwin in South Aceh is much different from people actually who live near Mr. Parang's community. And we always and constantly actually use all resources that benefit the people and empower them to do the actions. Okay. And yeah, so we work with local people who happen to live alongside the last remaining orangutan habitat. So orangutan is紅毛猩猩. Yeah. And then we plant trees, visit schools and villages, and provide training to help local people to work towards a more sustainable future for the forest and the environment. And as Joy mentioned that, is it new competition to collaborate with people? The answer to my opinion is yes. And actually, for what we observe from Mr. Parang's experience, people now really want to get into it, into the initiative that we try to develop. And actually, people now become so envious, yeah, to what the achievement that Pak Parang has made. While in the perspective of Mr. Arwin in the back, the community is still in the process. So actually I bring two different cases here. Mr. Parang has done quite well, and Mr. Arwin, he is actually the head of the village, yeah, and he is trying to engage. He is trying to open the, to provide opportunity to his people, and try to show that we can do something together. And now this is still the process. Yeah. And next. And what we are trying to do actually, to some point, we come up with this kind of animal. There's a question. Even the people in Ketambe or even in Busitang where Pak Parang and Mr. Arwin live, do we really need to save this? So we work in the village, and we come to a point that let's save this orangutan. It doesn't really work. It doesn't really work, We cannot do that. I mean, we think at the first place, if we come to the village and ask them, let's save the earth and let's save this species, people will not be interested at the first place, And next, there are many other animals, biodiversity, everything, and different species of plants, wildlife, animals, and many other things. But then how we can actually integrate this kind of biodiversity to human being, In fact, people know much about biodiversity, yeah, but not in a formal way. Like people in Aceh, for example, in Southeast Aceh, people know much better than we when we try to explore the biodiversity. But they are just considering themselves as a part of the rainforest, part of the ecosystem, and then now they are challenged with the fact that how actually the people there can benefit from the biodiversity. And now people, for example, in our Southeast Aceh, where Mr. Arwin lives, people want to get into the rainforest and they want to exploit the rainforest because people need food, people need income, and this is the challenge, you know. And next,